Hello and welcome back. We have stuff to do, and I do believe, is this not the one that's the closest? No, it is not. This one is. Right. Let's go. It is our little faithful as well. Yes, this is the last one down here, isn't it, if I remember right? It is. Yes. The other one got done by the AI. They finally decided that we're going to do some work. Right, I'm not going to shilly-shally around, I'm going to go straight into a time lapse. I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. that is pretty much it. Wow, that was still a monster session. Field 5 is a beast. It really is. When we got over from the fields across the road, I thought, yeah, they'll be 80% done. About 40 or 50 it was. So looked at the courseplay map to see where they would finish and just worked back up towards them so as I wouldn't interrupt the patterns. Boy, oh boy, was that a toughie. It really was. We shall see what we shall see now. Yeah, I'm going to have a bit of fun now because this has like been, well, actually a monster 3 or 4 sessions, as I knew it would be. It's not the first time I've done this, where you need to repair this as well. Ooh. Yeah, let's make it run. Yes, we should get the money. We should rest for the night, see our grass grow in the morning, and also see what we are going to sow in the new field. I did look, I remember waffling on about it last night, but I can't remember this morning what exactly it was, what I said. So I actually changed my mind if I remember rightly. I was going to go for the Swadro, and then I decided, my reason was sound, definitely. I'm well chuffed with what I said, because I think I was right. It is true, it's more important we go for fields than it is for a Swadro, even if we have to lease something like the Swadro, or even a smaller one for one. Yeah, we've got the baler wrapper, that's the most important thing, and we need to lease one, definitely. I think my repairs aren't far off, actually, from a massive job like that, but hundreds, not thousands. I can't imagine, but it's still, you feel it. $270 is more than a service. So yes, I don't think we're far off with my settings. 25% is a little bit too lenient. I think 50 is about right. Should be some cover. Now then, what did... Seriously, you were blocked by that. I can't see that somehow. Not unless you really need to retake your test. It's slightly mucky, but we did really only just clean both of these, and they do look quite good. There's a little bit of muck on the tines. Ooh, doing that very well, did I? Like a nice squeeze in there. I like a challenge. I truly do. That is going to be a one. Hit the post, isn't it? A little bit. I do love Arctics though for this type of manoeuvre, the way they can flick past something. I feel sorry for the John Deere. So yeah, I know that the weight on the wheels also are only ghosts, which is useful to know. Ah, the steps aren't. They're real. I might need to leave this out a little. Yeah, I'm not risking swatching the other. Ooh, I've cleared it this time. Okay, actually, yeah, I can just get out the steps there. Fantastic. They're both, well, it's a bit difficult for this beast to ever be undercover totally, how long it is. 29 tons. Right, let's put this undercover as well. We can go in there. The big John Deere was actually, this seems a bit more fitting a place for this because it's about small enough. I think it's front loader will stick out, that's about it. Yeah, only just. Excellent. That's definitely a good place. I have to try and remember that one. This is me, of course, and my memory. Right, so then, final contract of the day. Collect. And what does that leave us with? It does indeed leave us 20 grand after buying the field, which that is good enough for me. I don't want to leave it that we've got nothing, because if we do take on any contracts, we are indeed going to buy. And of course, we shall now look at the... We're not going to do anything at all on it though today, really not. No crops. Oh, it has been cultivated. Well, that's a bonus after all the cultivating we've done. I'm quite happy with that. Oh wow, it's even double fertilised. Got lots of stones though, so we may well, yeah, we're gonna have to either lease or buy. As I say, I don't intend on doing stones though, so this will be a lease. No point in actually doing some, but that is a real bonus that we are on the. Let's just make sure. It looks like double blue. Yeah, it is, because you've got 20 that's only on one single blue. Excellent. So that is a real bonus. All we need to do then is, let's just look at the calendar. Can't remember what I said last night. Now it's actually come true. Canola. Yes, of course I did. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to plant canola. Yeah. Some decent crop canola is. Absolutely. We'll use these beasts. Absolutely. Yeah, so 2, 8. I'm not sure whether to buy another one. Not now, obviously. That would leave us seriously. But yeah, that is a monster fit that is going to take. That'll be an absolute monster recording session in itself, because it is a huge field 4. So look how much bigger it is than field 7. I should say twice. Does it show you? I think it does now, doesn't it? No, not exactly, does it? It does, I'm sure it does. Tell you the actual size on one of these. I know I've seen it, just not on this one. Right, is it when you buy farmland, I think? Yeah, 24.2. Newards. Oh wow. Oh no, that's including the entire farm, which, yeah, that's probably not far up. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Can't find out what. I should say that's half of that though. Looking at the split on that, I should say it's probably then about 12, and that is 24 on its own. So it is double. Field 8 is double Field 7. Nice-ish shape for the map. It's, yeah, I've got that one tree that I did talk about that I'm going to replant some more, a line of them down here to replace that one. Older saplings, I think. Shall we let it be? It's not hurting, is it? We can leave it. I don't like the idea of chopping trees willy-nilly, if I'm honest. Right, that is, I said I wasn't going to waffle for long. I'm going to keep my word. This is only waffle that is necessary on me to say. We bought our field. Ah, that's right, I was going to do that one thing. Yeah, let's have a bit of fun. Buying the field is, yeah, more work. For a farmer, I suppose. It's a bit of fun. 5:45. Literally, that is us working from 7 o'clock on single time. That's how long this day has been a day. Obviously not in one session, might add. Right, let's sleep, and it's gonna be a long day tomorrow, so 7 again. Right, we'll look at my favourite time of the day, although that'd be a bit, yeah, might have not said loans aren't possible if there was. Is that not typical, eh? Is it not? Which one is it? It's a 280. Imagine you can make that into the super duper, can't you? Or is it the smaller one? Yeah, it is. I've gone for the biggie because I knew I was going to be doing really serious work, like a lorry's work, with a. Yeah, it's one thing I was going to say. Ever so weird. Now, obviously, I've sussed out that going at 30 miles an hour is pretty much the way to go on that. Although roads, when you're actually on the roads, with most of the weight, I was able to go about 50 without that trying to do its wobble, where it's throwing the front end left and right, where you've got to try and compensate. It's almost like going into a skid. But with the massive tractor on, even 30 miles an hour was too much. It literally went under me on the road worse than on this asphalty type clay soily stuff. So that's why I went on off the road onto that, because I can get up to 30 odd miles an hour with that beast on it, but on the roads it didn't like going above 25, 20, 22, 25 miles an hour. It started to go. So yeah, I shall have to remember that. That doesn't want to go on the road, it wants to go on side tracks, whereas all the others are better on the road. Talk about confusing rules. Anyway, excellent. We should see our grass. It should be in first growth stage. Let's have a quick wander as well. I'm going to switch speed on just a little bit, because I just want to make sure. I knew there'd be a couple of there'd be these little patches and they're right across the edge mainly, but I just want to make sure it's not too terrible. I hate grass fields having patches in them. I might even paint it being so teeny weeny. I can live with a little tiny bit. Although, yeah, because if I cultivate it, I'm going to rip a massive hole in it. Yeah. I thought I'd done these. I could have sworn I came back and did all of those kind of swish marks. Right, they might actually just replant. I might be able to just plant over them if I'm honest. You see, I did all this lot. I know. Yeah, I did. I know I'd missed a few spots. I did see those on the map. They're the ones I'd like to actually blob, because you've got to literally cultivate an entire cultivator's length on that. Yeah, let's do it. I know it's a bit, but I'd sooner it look. I'm going to have to do this small in one. Painting. Grass. Smallest possible size. And then I put a plant on as well, or it won't grow. Okay, and I know it will look okay once it's cut and once it's I'm not going to do these ones because I think I'll get away with those. I will the dotty ones because they are all the dot type ones, but I think I can properly plant those. I'm really surprised at this because I literally travelled the length and breadth of this field to get everything except for dots, and they don't always look like dots at the time, so I'm not surprised about the dots. I am about everything else. I really do hate this with a passion, which is really weird. It's just something about the game. There we are, that one there. That one there. That one there. The edges I can live with. Yeah, I'll come and do these as well. I don't think they need cultivating. I think they just need redoing. So right, I think I'm happy with that. Can't see anything. No, but the middle was really good. There's just a few spots mainly where the turns are. I know it's a bit messy, but right, I say these ones I think I can actually do. I will come and fix those because I'm sure that's all. Those two little dead dots. As is that one. Yeah, brilliant. Those edge bits, I think I can live with them. If they drive me crazy, then I'll sort something with them. But again, I've got to rip an entire cultivator width off of it to actually fix it. Anyway, enough waffling. We have got our grass growing. We need to hire a windrower. Next session, biggest job we've got to do is to plant this. At least it's cultivated, and we also it depends on how much, that's a point. Now there is actually, I think I mentioned this, you can actually, being as we're not going to do it very often, there is I could do it manually. Oh, actually that wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me show you. I'm not going to waffle on. Let's just actually doing work, so this isn't really waffling, is it? Plus which this is something that not everyone might know about. Yeah, the stone picker. Let me just make sure it is. Yeah, I'm in front load on, so yeah. I think we will keep it orange. I quite like orange. Now that's back down at the proper store as well. I'll put that back on that last one that threw me out. And I bought the diesel and I thought I'd had reset it, and then I had to reset it again to bring something in quickly. So yeah, then it was back up here, so I went all the way down the shop and then came all the way back to get it. So now it's reset back down at the shop. We'll leave it down there. So we'll go and grab that next time. I'll manually try and get all these, and we shall see as well whether it is still that you have to click on the animation to actually pick it up, or whether it has changed. Do you need to grab everything? Because what did used to be, the stones were where the animations are, they're not where they're not. Because some content creators are saying you have to do the whole field. And I tested this on No Man's Land and it was a right load of old rubbish, but that doesn't mean to say we all know things change. What works, a silent update, and all of a sudden something that did work now doesn't. So yeah, we shall see. I mean, on No Man's Land as well, the stones were very kindly made large so you could see them. Like these are fairly large as well. Even small stones would seem to be large on No Man's Land, which I thought was great because it's so small and so hard to see that if you were using on the small stones, I think I would do the whole field myself because it's just too hard to see them. But on the big stones like this, you can plainly see them from the tractor and it's easy to aim for them. So we shall see. That's a test. Still not shortened our money, and also if we've got the odd stone we can at least get them off with that now, so that's fantastic. Another, that's true. Let's just have a quick look. Never looked at that. It does other things as well, doesn't it? Beets basket and stone picker. Okay, you can pick up beets off a field if you were using the little beets. Little beet picker that we've got now in game. Right, smashing. Excellent, that's useful to know. Not that I fancy doing that, and I wouldn't fancy doing a very big field like that, but hey-ho. He says as he's got to go over and stone pick an entire massive, humongous 25-acre field. Yeah. Right, anyway, enough waffling. We've got 18 grand in the bank. Emergency only, no great buys. Even unless we did, if there was a super duper tractor that was what we really needed as well, we said mid-range, 225 horsepower ish, that was a steal, I would get a bank loan because we've got enough seed, I think, to get us through worker wages. If I had to, I'd literally tell the guys that I'm going to hire them back in about December when we get our thing, and I'll hold them on retainers with back pay when they come back in, if you get my drift, in December. Yeah, and I would do all the work myself. Or offer them bonus when they come back and pay them out of the crop that we've got, obviously, that's we're going to catch in December. Yeah, or we send the lads out and lasses to do a couple of contracts, because we should, we have indeed. Now I've got harvesting. They're not us though. 2, 4 and they are actually 2, 4 and 9. 9. There's 9. I think that's the one at the back of us. Now we did actually do all of those. We did. No, we didn't. Not 9. No, I've never touched 9. Done 4, and I've not done 2 either. We did 3. So yeah, actually, at least this corner here seems to be that the AI actually managed to do that. Although field 10 has been ploughed for a while, and yeah, no, they've not planted, have they? And they have got a window of opportunity, but they don't always plant first thing in the morning, so we shall see what happens over the day as to what planting's done today, because we know obviously that planting can be done today, because we're going to do some ourselves. Right, yes, and we must get that now. Yeah, that is a point. I'm going to get these ready, because I am an absolute terror for forgetting things like that. I really am. I'll give you a rest. You deserved it. I'm going to use the 2 medium tractors. I'm not going to do anything, I just like to prepare for the next session. It means it's not so beastly when you start. Yeah. Ooh, no, I didn't want this one. This one is no use, it has no 3-point link, and I don't mean it's no use, I mean not for what we're trying to do. Just said medium, that shows how tired I'm getting. Grab the first thing that came to, yeah, that is a bit mucky than I'd like. Right. Where did I stick I think I left it over there. Yeah, I'm talking to riddles again, I've got to get better at that. I often start to say something and then don't finish and expect you to sort of read my mind. The Vulture is what I was on about. I think I just dumped it at the other end of that. I sort of sent it up here. I think if it got there, we all know how good the work was. Dropping things right. We need to some canola. I'm not going to set the course going forwards. Right, canola. If I stick this on the edge of the field, it will be. I know I need reminders. I'm terrible. Right, let's have a look at that first. I want to be dying. Yeah, I am right. It is there. Right. Yes, we shall also refuel. Yeah, had a bit of a glitch when I tried to refuel the SLX 2020's thing to put some fuel in from hours. I was going to take some, and then, but yeah, it literally started to go glitch out, and then said it got no fuel, so it wasted some of our fuel and went nowhere, which is obviously not nice. Now, do we need to fix this? Yeah, we do. Ultra repair. That's the only one I did. So let's be thorough. All the others have had attention. We don't want to send a tractor out that's damaged on the field and then it breaking completely. My life, that's wait, oh, it is, no, it is. See the scratches on the bike. It's just amazing how some things take longer than others to, you know, they do actually start to clean, but it does take a while for the last bit. I always look at the windows that have the last little shadow. When they've gone completely, then you know your tractor's clean. Still not quite entirely touch. No, it's got I am so chuffed with what we achieved, and it did manage our second field. That is brilliant, it really is. I can't get over that. That is fantastic progress, mind you. It was off the back of our team, and I will say our team's hard work. It really was, and I needed a lot of it. That was true heroism of the farming simulator kind. Yes. Hello, everyone needs food. Yeah, I think 300 isn't far off what it would be for all that work. Can't imagine, unless you're buying half a wing, that you'd ever need to spend what? Now this is a 0.3. Mind you, I suppose it hurts to stick them in front of each other. It's the same job, and it doesn't really matter if someone grabbed the Ultra Blue, does it? If it was a John Deere, so near. At an angle though, still get to that stuff behind. We do need to drop our weight this time. Let's grab that from the box. That's a point. Were they full? Never checked. Depends how tired I am. I always like to fill things. I don't know, technically with fertiliser it's probably in real life. I know it is. I've heard other people rage on about that argument about leaving fertiliser because it would ruin it. Yeah, I did that most of the time. I do eject, although you can't eject from the joskins. That would be a matter of letting them rot out and then buying a new one. Well, you can dump it, but what I mean is then you've got to bucket it in. It's a bit of a, like I've got to clean that area. I wouldn't fill it. Smashing. Both on canola. Don't need to worry about that because that wouldn't be the first time I've planted 2 sets of things and paid no attention to the fact that I've got half of canola and half of wheat. Right, smashing. And that is where we'll leave it. We're not going to do the course. That's the one thing we can do next time. It takes seconds. So yes, right. Without any further ado, progress is phenomenal. I am well chuffed with the series. The only reason I have done this, I am not neglecting my other ones, is I don't feel very well. I think I've got COVID, not 100% sure, waiting for a test result. So I thought, you know, I can't concentrate on talking very much. It hurts. I managed it for a few minutes, but yeah, the throat's the least affected of all. It's more breathing stuff. But yeah, I thought I'd do something that requires the pain. Sometimes you need something to focus on. So I've been trying to do this a little bit and watch workers mainly, which is why I've done less than normal. But yeah, just as a note of explanation why I've suddenly done the time lapse now. and seemingly neglected my other Let's Plays because I can't concentrate properly or talk very well, if you know what I mean. So yes, right, anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and goodbye for now.